As we are now officially counting down to Floyd Shivambu making crucial announcement, whilst it has now been said that Floyd Shivambu will be launching his own new political party. The political party is called Mayibuye Africa. However, the son of or the grandson of Dr. Nelson Mandela, but Nelson Mandela has warned that that name has been traded. So we will talk more about that. Floyd Shivambu himself has been warned that whatever he's doing is going to collapse. I've got that evidence here. Another thing that has suddenly came to light is the fact that Floyd Shivambu, he is the friend of Johan Rupert, by the way. So we will get into more details about that. The other interesting thing that I spoke about yesterday was the fact that sometimes when we want to cancel people, it actually does the opposite of that. Guess what? Last year, Floyd Shivambu was the most googled person. I want us to speak about the fact that MK Party they are distancing themselves from Floyd Shivambu's press conference. They are saying, nope, we have nothing to do with that press conference. So where will you want me to start? There was an article, look, we were shown as Floyd Shivambu was trending, we were shown that Floyd Shivambu had some articles that Floyd Shivambu had a meeting, there was a secret meeting between him and Johan Rupert, EFF's Floyd Shivambu. They were there, okay, but it's only coming out now. All along, it has been hidden, right? It is coming out now because they need to sustain the narrative that Floyd Shivambu is a friend to Johan Rupert, right? So let me give you more about that as well. There was another article that says EFF's Floyd Shivambu and his secret Johan Rupert what. So I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritties of the meetings because I don't know what bearing does it have, but should we in the future be put in a position where we will have to revisit that, I would like to place it now on record that, okay, there's this narrative that is going around. With that being said, Floyd Shivambu being warned that whatever he's doing, he is not in accordance with the MK Party, right? But again, when you look at that, there's an article from IOL that says that the MK Party says Floyd Shivambu's press conference on Thursday has not been sanctioned by the party. It is expected that the former Secretary General will resign from the party. He joined 10 months after making the best decision ever to leave EFF. Right, and then again, IOL, they are reporting that it is the end of the road for Floyd Shivambu. So you can tell that today, according to these articles, they are basically preempting what is about to happen, right? They are saying it's the end of the road for Floyd Shivambu as well. Now, this is the part that I said to you guys. When you want to cancel somebody, it actually does the opposite. Last year, when Floyd Shivambu left EFF, there was a lot of hate that was going on around Floyd. But it turns out that as you guys were busy on Floyd's case, actually you were making him more famous. And I told you in yesterday's video, IOL says Shivambu was the most Googled South African last year after he switched his red beret from the for the Spear MK Party. So you see that thing, Guti. It just verifies the point that I was making yesterday, that when you cancel somebody, just like Usol Penduga said, it does the opposite of that. It actually makes that person more famous than you can think. So, look, there's another article from IOL. Floyd Shivambu was the most Googled person last year after. Okay, I think that one, we've already read that article, so there's no need for me to go back to that one. There's a video got Julius Malema where it is said that he was warning Floyd Shivambu and said that everybody who's got contact details, they must tell him not to start a political party. I don't know why. because it does possess that experience. But according to the video, according to the people, I don't know how true is that. Listen to this yourself.
Is threatening to form a party. Whoever has got access to that guy, just tell him the little resource he's got remaining, he must look for a plot and look for goat, and just look after goat, and have peace.
So right from there, I would like us to go a bit further and start. Hey, let me hear what people have got to say about this, because it's a very interesting story at the moment. So somebody says Floyd Shivambu committed the biggest blunder in politics. You don't leave a party where the president will do anything to please you, like Julius Malema driving all the way to ask what's wrong, and moving to Zuma dynasty where the decisions are made in a toilet. Okay, and then again. Now, SAPC reports the following, according to an analyst, Floyd Shivambu, but it says the fact that the former Umkhonto weSizwe Party Secretary General Floyd Shivambu will be briefing the media outside the party could be signaling his departure. Right, right now, this is the warning. Kim Hiller, this person, I think I read an article about Kim Hiller not long ago. I'm just not sure whether is that the same person, but I assume it's the same person, judging from the same name and everything. But I think I read the article either from IOLO Sunday World, but there was an article between the two written. I think it is the same person. Uti, revolution greeting fighters. I feel a bit sorry for Floyd Shivambu. I never wish bad things to people. It looks like he had a volatile time at the MK party. The truth will emerge in time. I wish him and MK party well. Hopefully, he finds a comfortable revolutionary spot for himself. It is said that he left the EFF the first instance. The EFF is a party with the greatest revolutionary potential and is a very warm and embracing organization. It's a family. My days in the EFF were my happiest. It is a very special party. Julius Malema is a natural born leader and a very nice human being. I may be outside the party, but I am always revolutionarily ready. In other words, I am an EFF person. Now, we're moving right along. Somebody then posted the following. Nolu Babalo Mcinga is now the spokesperson of Floyd Shivambu, newly formed Spaza Show political party. So the point here is that I'm trying to show you that that person was with Floyd EFF. Now, somebody says, we know who is funding that Mayibuye political party and his relationship with Johan Rupert. The articles that I've just shown you in the beginning, they said to be proving that point, right? And then somebody says, the same injustice that made us leave the ANC and vote for MK party is the same injustice that now makes us follow UCIC Floyd Shivambu. We don't follow faces, we follow justice. Yo, okay. It's like the I like that he took his office furniture with him. Nolu Babalo Mcinga is now Floyd Shivambu's media liaison officer as per media invitation issued, right? And then somebody says Floyd is ready to take Jacob Zuma, and he is ready to take on Jacob Zuma and his daughter. Hey, politics sazoba mnandi South Africa buffet. Hey. Julius Malema has genuine love for Floyd Shivambu. On the other hand, Jacob Zuma does not give a fuck about Floyd Shivambu. That is what other person tweeted. This other person says Floyd Shivambu is 42 years old. Ibrahim Traore is 42 years old. Julius Malema is 42 years old. Let all people go and play with their grandchildren. Azali. Okay? And then Utomunye, where is this guy that celebrated the departure of Floyd Shivambu from the EFF more than MK party minions? I don't know where he's here. But Munye Uti, all those who came with Floyd Shivambu, all those who came with Floyd Shivambu into the MK party will now be treated with suspicions. Yeah, I think that's the most valid point there. That's the most valid point. Everybody that came with Floyd Shivambu will be treated with suspicions that they are spying. Hey, it's gonna be Shubil, believe you me. Floyd Shivambu may announce a new political party called Mayibuye Africa. Oh, bafwethu. Yeah, bafwethu. Yeah, bafwethu. Hey, so I have it in good authority that Floyd Shivambu is going to open his own political party. Oh my God. Yeah, bafwethu. Is Zuma done with Floyd? Oh my God. That's something that I want us to talk about, but not in this episode. The point of this episode was to show you, number one, that Floyd is being warned that he left EFF. That was a wrong decision. He's being warned that he must not open a new political party. But let me make you listen to, I came across this video as well. Listen to this video here.
There comes a time when intelligent people worship the intellect. This tendency is at its worst when they start worshipping their own intellect. Once they start worshipping their own intellect, they are on their way to conflict between them and those who are threatened by that intellect. This is what may or may not have happened to the EFF, to the relationship between Floyd and Malema. Now, managing that kind of relationship, as I said, requires a lot of maturity. A maturity that may not have always existed in this relationship. Now, the fact that certain gifts of leadership reside in Julius, not in Floyd, may not have meant that Floyd has no greater ambition. In other words, his ambitions are not limited to being a backroom guy who influences the content of policy and strategy. To your point about the personal in politics, I think we can safely say that at some point personality clashes, overtly or otherwise, do emerge between the two. And the EFF becomes too small for the two of them. And therefore one of them has to exit. Now, if I'm correct with some of these suppositions, Floyd is going to run into the same problem in the MK party. His intellect is going to be the source of conflict between him and others in the MK party. I remember listening to an interview between Tim Modise and Thabo Mbeki's mother. And the last question he asks Thabo Mbeki's mother is, what advice would you give to your son? And Mrs. Mbeki says, he must listen to others. He is not the only one who has ideas. Others have ideas too. I would give the same advice to Floyd Shivambu. Otherwise, his time in the in the MK party is not going to be a good time. Yeah.
So with everything that I've just shared with you, I need you to tell me your thoughts and your opinion. And this I did so that as we anticipate the launch of this new political party called Mayibuye Africa. And I'm wondering if Floyd Shivambu will come and say something, hey, people will be disappointed. But I saw even the likes of Abo Samgele Masego posting that Mayibuye Africa, that's the name of the political party that everybody is suggesting that, or insinuating that that's the name of the new political party for Floyd Nyiko Shivambu. Hey guys, kusazoba mnandi. Kusazoba mnandi. Yeah madoda, kodwa asiyekela ubani vele oyithanda ukusho njalo. DJ Siqamesa? I'm not sure. Kusazoba mnandi or ulinda Mr Magic? I'm not sure. Kodwa ahlileni lapha vela sikho lapha. Last corner is that today we are anticipating the launch. We don't know what is going to happen. Believe you me, I don't know. Not if you know, people are saying it's a launch of Mayibuye Africa. I don't know what. Oh look, I don't know whether that's true or not. I'm not sure. My responsibility is just to give you or tell you what is happening on the ground. Until we meet again, good people, please take care.